All right, ladies and gentlemen, excitement is back on the menu. Let's fucking do it.
Yes, listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit like a world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. It is, if I'm getting insane. This dude's out of his mind, that's his message name. When show on drops, it's time to begin. To talk about shots and make fun of them. Let the trash roll over, the world's on fire. We are parody, shit's getting dire. Religious bullshit, it won't make you feel like dying. Cause you touch your more children and it only do my hand. Go from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show when it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show.
And we never grow old. Woo! Fuck yeah! Get up out of your seat, motherfuckers! Are you hyped up? Finally, some copium, some hopium, something to shoot in our goddamn veins to pick us off out of the depression we've been in because of all the fuckery, folks. Debate went real well. I've been a little pessimistic because she's losing momentum, folks. She was losing momentum, clearly. But it's back, so maybe we'll get this orange fucking goof out of there. For those of you who joined me last night, actually, I did a special show last night. I did a live drunk stone show, but then I unlisted it. We watched about an hour of the debate. I was into it until she started going like, Israel has a right to defend themselves. Hamas raped some people, so we can murder a bunch of children. I was out to that, but before that point, pretty good, folks. So thank you for joining me last night. I took it out, though, because like I don't like performing when I'm fucked up, when I'm drinking or stoned. I just feel too, I don't know, insecure, I guess. Not confident in my own product. So probably the last time I will drink and be on camera again for a while, because did not care for them. Hey, at least we got to hang out together for those who saw it. And it's still up there. For those that know, you could probably find it if you want to. But anyway, it's fine. We're going to cover all the highlights tonight on this show. We're going to roll right the fuck through it. So thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. As always, super chats are open. Like button of the show. Super chats. No questions dodged. Every question answered. There's a $sign by the chat. It's like over here somewhere. You'll figure it out. You are smart and or beautiful. Super chat me. Help me keep the lights on and help the floating cats. And I'll read your words. That's how it works. Going to read them all at the halftime and the end of the show. But let's go ahead and kick the show off, folks. Prepare to be hyped up. Finally, I can say this with a little energy. All aboard! Woo woo! The Coconut Express! And we rode over some motherfuckers last night. First off, before the debate, folks, there were some predictions. Like, Sean Hannity, always directly on, knows what he's talking about. Sean Hannity.
Do I think that she will be able to rattle him in any way? No, I would argue right now the chance is 0.001%.
Or 100%, because that's what happened. He got rattled. You were wrong. You were stupid. All you do is sell lies to fucking idiots. And so weird. So weird. Charlie Kirk. Not just say anything, folks. Just deplorable. Trump needs to be ready for a Kamala bombshell at the debate tomorrow. He starts. All right, good start. Is she going to say she got an abortion? What the fuck? That she was raped? What the fuck? Maybe a family member? What the fuck? What is any of this? Good God, so weird. So weird. So once again, wrong watermelon head. Don't know what the goddamn fuck he's talking about. Of course he don't. And then if you missed the debate, it was pretty much just this. This for 90 minutes. A decrepit, dying in front of our very eyes corpse. Had a spat with a hot young babe that's way out of his fucking league. It was pretty embarrassing. Looks exactly like her. Spot on, AI, spot on. And show you guys some highlights case you didn't catch it at all, here's just a few minutes of what you missed.
Their crime rates are way down. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. She wanted to go to the sorority party, and I got involved with the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. All I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out. And I'll say that. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets. I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. She is Biden. The dog was eaten by the people that went there. And remember this.
How is this real life?
She is Biden.
She is Biden. She's not Biden at all. They have some of the same policies, but not the same. And he got fact-checked. Everybody was like, why are they only fact-checking Donald Trump? Because that's literally how fact checks work. You fact-check the person that is lying. Yes, if he tells 1,000 lies and she tells one, they should fact-check him 1,000 to 1. Just basic logic. Anyway, here are some of the fact checks from last night's debate.
Crime in this country is through the roof.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says overall violent crime is actually coming down in this country.
Her vice presidential pick says abortion in the 9th month is absolutely fine. He also says execution after birth. It's execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born, is okay.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Yeah, well, he would say that. Who are you going to believe? Me or your own lying eyes? It's been debunked, but it doesn't matter. I love the fact the internet has him just spewing the dumbest fucking conspiracy theories. I'm surprised he didn't talk about litter boxes in the restrooms at schools. And then, folks, he can't even bring himself to say that he wants Ukraine to win because he doesn't. We know what his plan is. He's going to defund Ukraine, probably send the money that we're supposed to send in Ukraine to Russia so Russia could just steamroll the country, take the whole country over, rape and kill all its people. Here's his answer.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
I want the war to stop.
Do you want...
Yeah, that's all I had to say. I want the war to stop. No, all you had to say was yes. Yes, I do. I want them to win this war. I want the war to stop and them to have sovereignty over their own land. But that is not the plan. That is why Russia is spending hundreds of millions of dollars to overturn our election right now, funding the right-wingers at levels we've never goddamn seen before. Meanwhile... do you have a plan? Remember, folks, 2 weeks. I have a big, bold healthcare plan. We are all ready to sign it in 2 weeks. Remember, he went on 60 Minutes, and he brought this giant fucking book. It was this thick of his healthcare plan. She opened it up, and it was just random pages they had printed out. Remember that? Now, he's not even pretending he has a plan anymore, folks. Now we've regressed, and he just has concepts of a plan.
But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan, but until
I have concepts of a plan. I have an idea of a plan one time that we might implement someday. But folks, do not worry about it. Do not lose your faith. 2 weeks. Just these 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 100%. Going to sign his plan since he's still the president. It's coming. Oh, assholes. God damn it. Cats. Yeah, you already got them out. That's a bunch. That is too much for you. They stole all the cat treats. It's not time for this yet. We don't do the kitty party at the beginning of the show. We do it at the end of the fucking show. Now you got cat treats all over my fucking floor, motherfuckers. That's not what I want for me. These are expensive. And you guys are all around the fucking plug-in. You're going to fuck my computer. God damn it. You guys are fucking such assholes all the time. Motherfucker. All right, let me get back on my show. Gotta get back to my show, dickheads. Thank you. Where the fuck is the top to this motherfucker? Dicks, man. Just can't fucking keep them to doing right. Motherfucker. All right, we're gonna put this to my legs. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Oh, fuck all y'all. Hell no. Hell no. What's wrong with y'all? Stealing. That's stealing, really. I didn't give it to you, so that's stealing. You guys are so gonna. All right, they're gonna play my computer in a minute. Just goddamn. Anyway, move right along. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. And it was about this moment that Donald Trump done realized he fucked up. I'm letting him eat most of them, but there's a whole fucking pile this fucking thick right there. They don't eat all that. They're gonna get sick. That's way too many fucking treats. Oh, that shit's expensive. Anyway, even at bars, folks, everybody rooting against Donald Trump, everybody laughing at him because he's such a goddamn clown.
Get this, no, get this. And the president at the time invited the Taliban to Camp David, a place of storied significance for us as Americans, a place where we honor the importance of American diplomacy, where we invite and receive respected world leaders. And this
motherfucker,
former president,
such a joke. Holy God, how was the race this close? He's such a fucking laughing stock. The entire goddamn bar laughing at him, and you know she wanted to say motherfucker. We was all thinking about it. This fucking sack of shit, this immense, smelly sack of shit. Meanwhile, folks, they want to claim it was rigged, but the ABC moderators let Trump speak for 9 minutes longer than Kamala, roughly 30% more. So, yeah, obviously, they're going to do what they do, whine. That's all they fucking do. The biggest piss baby children on the fucking planet with their saggy goddamn diapers. And just to show you how bad it went, folks, right after the debate, this is Trump walking off stage. Yeah, doesn't look like he thought it went very well. He's like, oof, fuck the pooch on that one. Here's baby Dr. Evil, Stephen Miller, and Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, who helped prep Donald Trump, going backwards to the spin room following the debate. Those are not happy campers, folks. Fucking beautiful. They know they got washed. And then afterwards, everybody was on cable news talking about how terrible he did. First off, Brett Hume on Fox News.
Now, look, make no mistake about it. Trump had a bad night. He rose to the debate repeatedly when she baited him, something I'm sure his advisors had begged him not to do. You know, in the first debate when Biden attacked him, he just kept his cool and kept going. In this debate, he rose to debating, and we heard so many of the old grievances that we'd long thought that Trump had learned were not winners politically. Mm-hmm. And there they all were, you know, talking about how he didn't lose the election and all that. I mean, so my sense is that she came out of this in pretty good shape. Now, how long this will last and is anybody's guess. But for tonight, at least, this was pretty much her night.
You're saying she had a good night?
I'm saying she certainly did.
Sean Hannity.
Had a good night, Fox News. Can't lie about it, folks. We all saw it with their own eyes. You know it's bad when Fox News can't lie. Here's Chris Wallace.
I think tonight was just as devastating. I think that Kamala Harris pitched a shutout on almost every subject I can think of. She shut Trump down on abortion. She shut Trump down on January 6th and democracy. She shut him down on national security and turned to the former president and said, the military leaders who served with you think that you're a disgrace. And then, as Dana mentioned, very powerfully at the end made the point that she is the candidate of change. We need to turn the page from a decade of division and polarization. On substance, I think she pitched a shutout, and I think she did on style as well. I mean, the image of the debate to me is she's there happy, smiling, expressive, shaking her head and dismay at things Trump was saying. And Trump looked angry, scowling. She was looking directly at the audience. He was looking at the moderators and arguing with them. And something else.
And
Donald Trump looked old tonight.
Yeah.
And
oh, snap! He went there. They used the old word. Not going to be happy. Going to be throwing ketchup at his fucking walls. No doubt about that. And you want to know who won the debate? Let's just ask Fox News.
Vice President Harris was clearly well prepared, practiced on the offensive much of the night. Former President Trump did take a lot of the bait that she threw out.
Make no mistake about it. Trump had a bad night. He rose to the bait repeatedly when she baited him, something I'm sure his advisors had begged him not to do. And we heard so many of the old grievances that we'd long thought that Trump had learned were not winners politically. And there they all were, talking about how he didn't lose the election and all that. I mean, so my sense is that she came out of this in pretty good shape. But for tonight, at least, this was pretty much her night.
You're saying she had a good night?
I'm saying she certainly did.
This what has to be thought of by supporters of Donald Trump and people in that campaign as a disappointment. I got reaction from Republican friends. The two common things were train wreck and he needs this to end. She conveyed the calm. She conveyed a preparation. She was tenacious on Russia. She had clarity about the future of the country. He was a little too gloomy, I thought. And when asked, I saw around the table, I've never heard Donald Trump not be definitive about a set of plans. He said, I have concepts of a plan. Here we are, 56 days from an election. You've been president before. He's got to recover from this.
This was rough. This was pretty intense at times. She started off shaky. She regained her footing. You watch this thing, if you're a Democrat, you're like, oh, she did a great job. You're Republican, you look at this and you're like, that's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He had some moments where you were like, oh my God, where are we going with this?
All of those, yeah.
But he missed more opportunities. And he took all the bait and none of the opportunities. She pivoted better.
Did Donald Trump miss a few opportunities? Absolutely.
Tonight, she won.
Yeah, the night she won! Ha ha! Oh, your salty tears are so goddamn delicious. I usually don't get myself involved in Schadenfreude, but this time, mwah, 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 3 chef kiss, delicious. Even Ram Schmarmy can't help but give Kamala a little bit of just desserts.
I'm always going to give it to you straight. So a few things I would say is, did she exceed the very low expectations that were set for her? Yes, she did. I'm always going to give it to you straight. So a few things I would say.
Put it back in a compliment, but at least he trying, I guess. Definitely exceeded. And oh my God, poor, sad, gloomy, down in the dumps. Somebody do a welfare check on Dave Rubin. Not taking it well.
Yeah, I can't tell you I'm walking out of this thing like, oh my God, this was so great. Like, I have to call it as I see it. And again, it's not really because Trump didn't do a good job. I think he did do a good job. But I don't know when I'm saying you got to level up now, I don't know exactly what that means. Like, you are fighting an unbelievably evil force. A mainstream media, it's not just Kamala.
You guys own all the
it's
social
just
media.
An unbelievable force. And
Russia?
I don't know. Maybe Trump needs to just keep going on the podcast and keep widening the things. Go on Rogan, go wherever you got to go. I think he will continue to do that. But it feels like it needs a little shock to the system. But who knows? We'll see where this bears out. I can't tell you.
We'll see. Yeah, you lost. I fucking love it. Yeah, Dave Gloomin. That is one gloomy motherfucker right there, and it's beautiful. And even Lady G, Lindsey Graham, according to Tim Miller, just spoke with Lindsey Graham in the spin room. He said the debate team should be fired, and Trump was unprepared, a disaster. Yep. That's Tulsi Gabbard. That's the one that prepared Donald Trump. Maybe you should fire her. But, of course, Trump immediately went out there to spin it that he won. He won. No one has ever won as much as I have won. I'm the greatest winner that has ever won anything. Throwing just fake polls out. I guess polls that they took directly from his True Social account. Did I win, everybody? Yeah. The cult members that follow you, 9 out of 10 of them are going to tell you that you won, but that's not very scientific anyway. Here's how you know that he knows he lost.
Why wouldn't you look at her? The polls are indicating that we got 90%, 60%, 72%, 71%, and 89%.
Where are you getting these numbers from?
Out of his ass.
Beyond the polls. I felt very good. I had a good time doing it.
Felt so good! Beyond all the fake polls, the numbers I am just spitting from the top of my head, making up off the cuff. Where are you getting this from? Nowhere. I don't have to. And they so mad, y'all. They so fucking mad. Here's Gutfeld soiling his diaper.
Congratulating Kamala for the debate is stolen valor.
Oh, stolen valor.
You should be congratulating David Muir and Lindsey Davis, who did the heavy lifting. And so calling that a debate is disinformation. That's like me going into a bar with Tyrus and inciting a brawl and then later taking credit for all the broken jaws. You know?
Yeah. Only jaw's going to be broken or you're in Tyrus. because you're both fucking pathetic, but ha ha. So mad. Stolen valor now, folks. Now they're just using stolen valor for anything. They have no respect for the troops whatsoever. I just love to hear them cry. And funded by Russian billionaires, Benny Johnson says, why do Republicans agree to debate in this format? The moderators are rigged. The questions are rigged. The TV executives are all friends with the Democrat on stage. Questions get leaked to them. It's all a trap designed to destroy one side. The GOP does not need corporate media. All we need is to be funded by the Russians, y'all. Hundreds of millions of Russian dollars. But not talking like people that felt like they won this one. And Tommy Lauren, it was rigged. Ambush of Donald Trump, but he took the bait. He didn't have to. He shouldn't have, but he did. Hey, I agree with Nazi Barbie. He did take the bait on that one. And Jackson Layamir, who is a MAGA Christian pastor, so you know he's going to be super classy. It's like, not only is Kamala Harris a proven whore, but now she is a proven lying whore after this debate. Oh, salty vag. Leaking everywhere. Might want to shove a tampon in your mouth, dickhead. And Lance Waldo, folks, want you to know. Witchcraft! That's why Kamala won, folks. Donald Trump didn't stand a chance against the witchcraft. Lance says, when I say witchcraft, I am talking about what happened tonight. Occult, empowered deception, manipulation, and domination. Holy shit. Making Kamala sound awesome. That's what ABC pulled off as moderators, and Kamala's script handlers set up the kill box. Oh, shit. They hardcore one-sided questions and fact-checking sealed the box. Witchcraft! It's not over yet, but something supernatural needs to disrupt the counterfeit momentum because the same public that voted in Obama is voting again, and her deception is advancing. Hey, if you got an all-powerful God, why does he need to step in and fucking stop it? Just saying. If you lose, it's because God wanted you to lose. Meanwhile, January 6ers are mad because their chance of getting pardoned for their crimes are going down the drain. Philip Anderson, I hope so. That debate was rigged. They didn't fact-check a single one of Kamala Harris's lies. They took every opportunity to attack and fact-check Donald Trump. It was disgusting and unfair. Yeah, you go stay in prison. Ha ha. Love to see it. Even Benny Shapiro, not happy. Benny Shapiro was like, ABC's moderators are a disgrace to their profession. And then here's hopium copium, folks. You got to downplay that horrible loss. This debate won't matter. It was just eliminated as an inflection point. The American people still know nothing about Kamala Harris's positions. Donald Trump is still Donald Trump. And the legacy media are still a giant flaming dog turd. Yeah. You're a pretty legacy, dude. Millions upon millions of views. You have so much money that has been donated to you by the right-wing billionaires in Russia that you can make bad movies. Way more mainstream than I am, dickhead. And Bill Ackman, billionaire, a little confused. He's almost getting it. Why do the moderators only fact-check real Donald Trump? That's because facts have a left-wing bias. Clearly, you fact-check the person lying, dickhead. You already know the answer to this question. And Eric Erickson, he mad that, I guess, you right-wing dipshits, you QAnonymous conspiracy theorists, forced Donald Trump to spread lies about Haitians eating dogs. He has no agency. He has no responsibility. That's everybody else's fault for making him do that. Erica's like, in all caps, you stupid motherfuckers! You got Trump to repeat your lie about the pets. Congrats on setting the news stories tomorrow by lying so Trump picks it up and says stupid shit. Hey, why not blame fucking Trump? If Trump's everybody's dipshit uncle who don't know the truth from obvious fucking lies, that's on him, right? He should be president. Somebody that easily fooled shouldn't be in the White House, right, Eric? But of course, Trump is never to blame for anything. And Giant Rat Bitch, they hate jokes, y'all. They're always the snowflakes they've been looking for. The Onion, always killing it, says, fact check Trump. People don't leave my rallies. True, they're carried out in body bags. Oh, snap! Because when God's saving your life, he's busy letting other people that follow you die all around you, Donald Trump, and lives a TikTok. Shame on you! This is evil! I thought comedy was legal again on Twitter. Cry harder, sluts. Meanwhile, so many things he said were debunked. I don't think he's meaning to say this, but I love it when he outs himself.
This was incredible. I mean, everything, so many things I said were debunked, totally debunked, like Charlottesville. I have a list of 7 different things, and she could say anything she wanted, everything. Every time I spoke and my stuff was right, they'd correct you.
Right, because you were like, that's why they didn't correct her. Doesn't sound like he thought he won. And apparently, people that buying his stock didn't thought he won either, folks. 10% crash in DJT stock today, just today alone, 10.47%. Now, you guys only got like a week, whoever owns the stock. I know it's not you guys, but the people that bought this stock. Donald Trump can get rid of every bit of stock he has in this company in a week. He can legally sell, which he is going to do. This stock is going to probably $1. So last chance, morons, to bail out before you lose every fucking penny you put into this thing. I'm sure some people will go bankrupt with Donald Trump. But we'll see what the fuck happens. Meanwhile, obviously, the Harris campaign wants a second debate because they fucking crushed him. Donald Trump not wanting so, but here Fox News trying to make this very reasonable request and reasoning for the request from the Harris administration. They're trying to make it look like they're lying or something.
Good evening, Trace. You know, the Harris campaign is asking for a second debate. So we asked why, if they feel so good about how she did tonight.
Right. That seems like you've already answered your own question. You felt so good how you did tonight, you want another debate so you can destroy him even further. Why did you even ask that question anyway?
What is the need to put her up a second time? Their answer was basically she did so well and Trump did so poorly that they want to do that all over again.
Right.
That is their view.
Yes, that's the only view that makes fucking sense. Obviously, that's the fucking truth. But Trump, cowardly fucking Trump, trying to get out of the debate already, folks. Here he is telling Sean Hannity that he's not going to do another one because he won so bigly. Why would he do another debate?
She wants a second debate. What's
That's
your
because
answer?
she lost. She wants it because she lost.
Do you have an answer?
Well, I don't know. I have to think about it, but
why?
If you won the
Bitch.
debate, I sort of think maybe I shouldn't do it. Why should I do another debate?
Because you lost badly.
She immediately said, we want another debate. That's, you know what happens when you're a prize fighter and you lose? You immediately want a new fight.
You want a rematch.
You want a rematch. The guy that won is sort
you
of...
just kick the shit out of your opponent and earn tons of fucking money doing it, and he really is your only other opponent you can fight. You're probably going to want to fight him again immediately, kick the shit out of him agagan.
happy and thinking about it.
Would you be inclined to say yes, or you
maybe
don't know?
if it was on a fair network, I would do that. But
maybe if it was Fox News, Newsmax, something like that, maybe. But I won so big. Here he is again, trying to get out of it.
I don't know that I want to do another debate.
Right. I don't know that I want to do another debate. Yeah, you don't. I can already answer that question for you. You scared as fucking shit. Big alpha, manly man, Donald Trump, scared of a woman. Meanwhile, same playbook as every time they got to accuse their opponent of cheating. It's always cheating. Just the sorest of fucking losers. Now they're claiming she had some kind of earphone in her ear. This pearl microphone speaker in your ear where they can talk to you. Look! Terrible. Rumors are circulating that Kamala Harris was wearing audio earring and being fed lines. Isn't this against the debate rules? Yes, but that's not true. Sophia, Kamala Harris seemed extremely scripted tonight. Her earring of choice was also interesting. Look, it's this wireless earbud that they can feed lines to you in. Kamala Harris exposed for wearing earpiece in the debate. Proof. She is wearing an earring developed by Nova Audio Earring, first seen at CES in 2023. Look, proof, folks. Although it's not proof, even though everybody's saying it, this is not the earring. That earring never got released for sale. It never made it past the crowdsourcing. The earrings look completely fucking different. Even Alex Jones sprayed this shit. Look at these earpieces. That looks like earrings. Looks like that's what cackling Kamala's wearing. What do you think? I think you're full of fucking shit. They're not the same thing at all. You're just scrambling for anything you could possibly scramble for to try to make your case for why you lost so horribly. But yes, the company that made that earring never sold them commercially. They are not the same earring. In fact, the earrings she is wearing in the debate are from Tiffany's. He's worn them many times before. They're just normal Tiffany's earrings. But don't let the truth get in your way. grasp at those straws in it. And then I love the memes, folks. The memes are pretty good. Woman kills baby live on stage 78 years after its birth. Oh, snap! That's a pretty good one. I guess Trump was right about the post-birth abortions. And then this one pretty good, too, from Cal Kalinske. Heavy makeup. Yeah, he was all transed up. Ugly sneakers with his little lifts in them. Avoiding, all slumped over. She approached him first, all confidently. Look at that, Beta leaning over, dotted lines, and she's straight up and down. She fucking owned him, up all in his grill, giving him that handshake, cock shaving him. Look, he's got to hide his little tiny mushroom cock. She's got fresh silk press. Let's have a good debate. Own him. Love to see it. That's just straight up body language, y'all. And then, weirdo Elon Musk, folks. Desperate to fire back after that horrendous loss. So just saying whatever he can think of to say. National rent control will be destroyed. National rent control will destroy the incentive to build new housing. National food price controls on supermarkets, which only have few percent profit margin, means empty shelves, just like Venezuela, unburdened by what has been. But yes, I agree. Every time they show us empty shelves in supermarkets in our entire lives, the only time I've ever seen that happen is when Trump was president. The only time I've ever seen store shelves bare was during Trump, where you couldn't buy fucking toilet paper, while there were shortages. It's always under capitalism. Constantly showing us pictures from capitalism and then threatening us that that's what's going to happen under socialism. Just so fucking stupid. They got nothing. But apparently lots of people watch this debate, folks. 58 million. It was more than 6.5 million more than Trump's debate with Butcher Biden. So that's good. He's not going to like that one. A lot of people saw him get the shit kicked out of him. It's a thing of beauty. And also revealed inflation has dipped to a 3-year low this last month, which bodes very well for Kamala Harris. It looks like the Fed is going to lower interest rates week after next, which should give a nice shot in the arm to the economy. Oil prices are dropping, so it's all looking really good. Finally, some positive news about Kamala Harris's chances. Been kind of a little dreary. And then to keep it all going, folks, to keep the hopium, copium spirit alive, guess what happened? Tay-Tay! Tay-Tay! So you guys remember the last show, folks? We was all ready to kick her off the island. She was about to get voted off, folks. Tay-Tay. She was out at the football games, hugging on Trump supporters. Trump put out a AI picture claiming that Taylor Swift had endorsed her. Taylor Swift not speaking out against the horrific claims Trump was making, not using her platform to help boost up Kamala Harris. We was all pissed. We was all angry. And then, the clouds parted. The sun doth shone down from the sky, and Taylor Swift flew down from her clouds to do some hero shit right here, folks. Taking on J.D. Vance for calling her a crazy cat lady or whatever, came out in support of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Did it, folks, did it. This is what we need to see every one of these giant celebrities do. And I'm not even going to read you what she said. Let's let Tim Walz hear it live from Rachel Maddow.
Governor Walz, I want to ask you about your prep for that debate with J.D. Vance.
God damn it. Let's try that again.
Governor Walz, I want to ask you about your prep for that debate with J.D. Vance coming up. But while we have been talking, somebody's just handed me something, and I'm going to do sort of a not very TV thing, and I'm going to read it to you in totality. I'm going to read you the whole thing because this was, I don't think you know about this, but this was just posted online by a woman you might have heard of whose name is Taylor Swift.
Who?
And she has posted this online along with a photo of her cat. And I'm going to read to you what she just posted. Quote, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me, quote me, falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. Then she says, quote, I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we're led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ plus rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research, and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. I will link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, signed Childless Cat Lady. I have to get your response to that, Mr. Governor.
All those things, I am incredibly grateful, first of all, to Taylor Swift. I say that also as a cat owner, a fellow cat owner. Look, Swifties, you heard it. We know that it's there. That was eloquent, and it was clear. And that's the type of courage we need in America to stand up. We've seen it out of those Republicans who were at the DNC. We've seen it out of women who would like to have their own personal lives kept personal, but are forced to go out there because they nearly died because they can't get abortion services in a pregnancy. And now you have somebody like Taylor Swift coming out, making that very clear. This would be the opportunity, Swifties. KamalaHarris.com. Get on over there. Give us a hand. Get things going.
Nice, love to see it, folks. And yes, she's so famous. Taylor Swift has over 300 million fans, and we're talking about a neck-and-neck, razor-thin race. It could actually make a difference. As crazy as this world is, folks, could be the nail in Donald Trump's coffin, could seal his fate. The thing going to end up getting Donald Trump in prison once and for all. Taylor Swift, I want to believe, folks. And they got Donald Trump's live reaction. Here's what he had to say.
What is your reaction to Taylor Swift's endorsement of Kamala Harris?
I have no idea. Mr. President.
I have no idea. As always with everything, he has no idea, folks. Nobody is shocked. They even asked Shady Vance. She coming for you, Shady. What you gonna do?
Endorsement of Harris and Walz right after. She has 283 million followers on Instagram, and I'm sure that someone brought to your attention that she signed it Childless Cat Lady. This is a phrase that you are going to hear in your dreams and your nightmares probably for many years to come. How do you speak to women voters who obviously
you can't?
They care about what she thinks.
Of course. Well, look, we admire Taylor Swift's music, but I don't think most Americans, whether they like her music or fans of hers or not, are going to be influenced by a billionaire celebrity who I think is fundamentally disconnected from the interests.
What? You literally just described Donald Trump in every single goddamn way. How with a fucking straight face they keep saying shit like this? I don't think they're going to listen to a billionaire who's disconnected from the people. You think they're going to listen to a guy who literally lives in a golden fucking tower, shits in a gold toilet? The fuck?
And the problems of most Americans. Look, when grocery prices go up by 20%, it hurts most Americans.
Yeah, that's because you increased the monetary supply by 40% in 22 months. Not you, but mushroom dick Donald Trump did. Meanwhile, Menchie and Kelly pissed. I fucking love it, folks. Watch her cry.
Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris. Taylor Swift, yeah. She posts a picture of herself with her cat.
Learn to love it.
Would you look at this? You can, of course. Like you can kiss your sales to the Republican audience goodbye, Taylor. Hope you enjoyed them while you had them. And this is what she posts. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, one was posted to its site. I am voting for, I believe we can, of her running mate, Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ rights with his plan to take custody of the children from parents who don't want them to chop off their body parts and put them in Minnesota court's custody so the body parts can be chopped off and they can be sterilized outside the custody of their parents.
Definitely.
That's
100% happening. Tim Walz is kidnapping children from their parents and then cutting off their body parts against their parents' wishes. 1,000,000 times. This is real life. That's all they got. This is so beautiful to hear them say this shit because even the crazies that watch Fox News got to know this ain't goddamn true.
what led Taylor Swift to endorse him. Can I tell you something? I criticized her about 6 months ago when she came out strongly in favor of, she went to a fundraiser to raise money for Hamas, supposedly Palestinians, but the group that was doing the fundraising was known to funnel the money to Hamas. And I said, people should boycott her. It was an offhanded comment.
And how'd that go for you, bitch? Did anybody boycott her? No, they didn't, because no one gives a fuck what you have to say. Salty dog. And yeah, I hadn't seen her this mad, folks, since they told her Jesus wasn't white.
Because those two moderators tried to sink Donald Trump tonight.
Definitely.
The numerous fact checks.
Oh, that was about the fucking debate. She's salty about that, too. And Judge Janine, wine mom Janine, also incredibly pissed off.
But the other thing about all this is what makes you think that the way you think should influence other people. You sing for a living. Just deal with that.
What makes you think that you think, wine Judge Janine? Is it because Fox News is paying you a lot of money? Hey, maybe you should just shut the fuck up and do nothing for a living. Why does your opinion matter? Like, why does anybody's opinion matter? Everybody has a right to their own fucking opinion. They doing the Dixie Chicks shut up and sing thing again. So mad. They ain't got a problem with Hulk Hogan coming out in support for Donald Trump. They got a problem with Kid Rock. But I dare Taylor Swift, somebody who's actually popular and has a chance of moving that needle, comes out, supports Kamala Harris. And then Fox News host Mark R. Levine says, Taylor Swift, imbecile. Taylor Swift just endorsed for president the most anti-Semitic, pro-Islamist, pro-criminal, anti-cop. Yeah, Kamala Harris, the cop's anti-cop. Anti-middle class, oh good God, and working people, open borders, anti-women's sports, anti-military, inflation-causing, job-destroying, pathological liar, and extremist Marxist politician ever to run for president. Just buzzwords, buzzwords. Are you afraid? Nope, but I am entertained, finally. And Meathead Hodge twins, Taylor Swift turned off comments on her Instagram post after endorsing Kamala. All her Instagram posts have the comments turned off. Yes, Taylor Swift has always turned her comments off since 2017. What an ode, meatheads. Just not a brain cell to share between the two of those dumbasses. And even Tommy Lauren, Nazi Barbie, well, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala. This is not good. You think? Yeah, you guys fucked around and found out, finally. Getting that celebrity endorsement, and as Mehdi Hassan says, cry harder. Benny Spiro, no. If you vote for a particular candidate because your favorite singer is doing so, please don't vote. You're too stupid to vote.
Yeah, if you vote for anybody because Benny Shapiro told you to, then you probably are too stupid to even make your way to the voting booth, so I ain't got to worry about you voting. But good God, cry, Benny. Change that diaper, bitch. And speaking of complete fucking weirdos, folks, why are they so weird? Just the strangest people. Here's Dave Rubin warning Taylor Swift that because she came out in support of Kamala Harris, that she might be raped by brown people. Not making this up.
And then let's talk a little bit about how this fits into the pop culture part of this, because pop culture is a huge driver of the cultural narrative. Well, here's the tweet from Colin Rugg about the Taylor Swift thing, and we'll get back to it in a second. So as we referenced before, Taylor Swift endorses Kamala Harris on Instagram after the debate on ABC, proudly calls herself a childless cat lady. Elon Musk, who they hate, he saw that, and he wrote this: fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. So he's mocking, he's exposing the ridiculousness.
No, he is trying to sexually humiliate her publicly because he did not like who she endorsed for candidate. That's 100% what happened. He's trying to be like, oh, I'll impregnate you even though you didn't ask me to, against your permission, and I'll also protect you and your cats because you're so weak. He's trying to play the alpha male and sexually humiliate her because you guys are the lowest of the fucking low, beyond pond scum. Just whenever you think you can't find a new low, you dig to fucking China. And now more weird shit from Dave Rubin.
Right, it's like Taylor Swift, you are a young, pretty girl. Do you know what the gang members from Venezuela do to young, pretty girls? It ain't pretty. So what do we have to do?
Yeah, you're going to be raped by Venezuelan gang members, Taylor Swift. You don't want to be raped by gang members. Hey, just weird fucking threats. Good God, these people are so strange. And yes, they're never beating the weird allegations. Like I said, he's trying to sexually, publicly humiliate her. Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. Just such a creepy, creepy thing to say. And yeah, honestly, this pairing might heal the nation. Let's use AI to make pictures that don't even look like the two of you and a baby you would have together. Just what the fuck is wrong with these people? Yep, gross as shit, folks. Here's the quarter poundering. Oh, Elon, Sama, please breed me. Please breed me, Elon. Taylor Swift trolled, he says, as he celebrates Elon Musk trying to publicly embarrass and humiliate her by being sexually inappropriate. Breed me, Elon. Just fuck. They're so weird. But funded by Russians, folks. Probably going to make, I don't know, $100,000 off this video. This one video. They get paid incredible amounts of money to do this. Meanwhile, people were like, hey, how much influence could Taylor Swift possibly happen? What is the demographics of her fan base? I mean, they're all like 40-year-old woman, but 300,000, I think it was like 350,000 already. Swifties visited voter registration site in one day. She had 300,000 visited last time that she promoted this website. So that's 650,000 people. And when you're dealing with elections that are like 40,000 votes between 5 different states, incredibly narrow victories, this is a huge fucking deal. So let's fucking go. Hell yeah. And while we're at it, apparently Aubrey Plaza came out and endorsed Kamala Harris. So another one. Love me some Aubrey Plaza. So hopefully all the celebrities are going to follow suit. Join under this playbook. Use your platform to push Kamala Harris and get Donald Trump as far as away from the White House as we possibly can, folks. Hopefully, we'll see what the fuck happens. And that is my all aboard Kamala Harris coverage for tonight. Hell yeah, we did it. Now forgive me as I do a very quick commercial. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you click on the video you're watching right now? It's right here. Boom. Fuck happens. Shut up, Dusty. And if you look at the description, you click the more button, it pops down. The very first link is to my Patreon, patreon.com/Skycast. Could you click on that and also click on the become a member button? It's whatever you can chip in, $1 or $2 a month, 10, 20, 100, 1,000, whatever you can afford. But if you like what I do, if you find yourself watching at least 2 shows a week, I don't make any money off the ads of the show. The only way I make money is if you guys user support the show. So it's only Patreon and it's Super Chat. So if you like the show, please chip in, help out me and the Floating Cats. I work hard on the show, and I would like to keep doing this. So if you like it, please support the art you enjoy so it doesn't disappear. Thank you very much. And all right, let's read the Super Chats. What we have to say on the Super Chats. BBC 66, Hail Satan. Hit the like button, fuckos. Do it. Everybody hit the like button. Love you all, my family. I really love the DSPs. DSPs rocks. Dota sex pores. The mods are the shizzle. Mods are amazing. I wish Spanky Weasel would come back, but I guess he ain't going to. Join us at the After Party. Yep. Everybody come join the After Party tonight. We're going to watch Amen Animation's new video that came out last week. We hadn't seen it yet on here. Rebecca Poise, $40. Always super generous, Rebecca Poise. Thank you for the bonus show. Hello to all. And look forward to catching you guys tomorrow. Hell yeah. It was fun hanging out with you guys last night, even though I am a little bit insecure about being on film drunk. Floyd Fluff and stuff. I caught it when I said she would destroy him. Hell yeah. I'm hoping that's the straw that broke the camel's back. We'll see what the fuck happens. Swaggering Cat, $20. Thank you, Swaggering. The Pharaohs are marked safe from being eaten for now. And they say the regards. Hey, scrunches to them until the time comes. Agent Orange, $25. Not sure if my super chat yesterday went through. I hope it did. I was supposed to respond to it, but I didn't see it come up. I'm sorry if I didn't read it. I apologize. Anyway, here's the money. Hey, appreciate you, Agent Orange. If I miss it, just know you are still very much appreciated and loved. Thank you for supporting the show. You are amazing. Vitcher Fan, $10. What a spanking. Yeah, it was pornographic. Time to get rid of the orange goo for good, I hope. God damn it, from your lips to God's ears. And hello, Mr. Anderson. Fuck yeah, that's the way to do it. 20 free tickets. If you guys got a ticket, show up at tonight's after party. Link in the membership section of YouTube. And all of the after parties are also in there, as well as the link to the bonus show we did, Drunk and Stone, last night. So if you got a ticket, show up and give Mr. Anderson your love. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. And if you're watching this on replay, make sure you show up live, because that's how you get your free ticket. They're giving out randomly to people that are live, and that gives you a whole month's worth of tickets to all the after parties. So be sure to show up live and give Mr. Anderson all the praise. Basset Hound Gang, Trump said it was rigged, but he won too. Yeah, that's what he always says. He lost by a hair, but he was just joking. Aaron Mason is starting to make up for being a sexy poor for so long. Hey, you're not a sexy poor anymore. As soon as you pay me, you're one of the heroes. Still sexy, though. Aaron Mason, thank you. And Chris Clark. Hell yeah, Chris Clark. Woo-hoo! Everybody, heap the love on Chris Clark. You got some free tickets. Let him feel the love. Thank you, Chris. That's the way to do it. Little Furrow, too. 5 more. Lots of socialists tonight. You guys are amazing. Everybody love to Chris Clark and Little Furrow. Appreciate you guys. Morgan, Anna, $5. Dusty, did you see the disgusting comment that Elon made? I did. I just covered it. I would say if he didn't have 20 kids, he's an incel loser, but just the creepiest weirdos. Sex pest. JJ, $10. What up, JJ? Fuck yeah. Another 20. Thank you for your work, Dusty. Thank you for supporting JJ. It means a lot. Going to do this forever as long as you guys have my back. And last but not least, freshly salted fascist tears. Yep, I need to sell mugs for the salty MAGA tears.
Like Vinny Spiro used to do, right? Get your MAGA tear mug.
Gonna make my own mug club. Exploit that grift. And all right, thank you everybody who donated tonight. I appreciate it. If you guys want to donate, there's still plenty of time. Help me out so I can continue to do Wednesday shows forever. I'm going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show, so get them in early, get them in often. But for now, it's time for... And then what wrestler do we copy? Woo! You already know what it is. And first off, on tonight's Should Watch, lots of really good anti-Trump videos were released. This is the latest one from Kamala Harris administration on Trump being a lying motherfucker.
His lies never stop.
$35 insulin. You know who did that? I did that.
Obviously not true. Here's Joe Biden signing that piece of legislation.
During my 4 years, I had the best environmental numbers.
Trump rolled back environmental protections and dismissed climate change.
Project 25. I don't know anything about it.
Donald Trump has been at our organization. He's blessed it. He's very supportive of what we do.
I'm a better looking person. Roe v. Wade back to the States. No inflation. I did nothing wrong.
Here's the truth. Donald Trump has been and always will be a liar.
Liar, liar, yeah, that's what he fucking is. Man, imagine what life would be like if he had that condition where he couldn't tell a lie, like Jim Carrey. And that new one from the Kamala HQ. I guess that's one of the main Twitter accounts, 1.3 million followers. Anyway, this one's pretty good too.
In 2016, Donald Trump said he would choose only the best people to work in his White House. Now those people have a warning for America. Trump is not fit to be president again. Here's his vice president.
Anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. It should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year.
His defense secretary.
Do you think Trump can be trusted with the nation's secrets ever again?
No. I mean, it's just irresponsible action that places our service members at risk, places our nation's security at risk.
His national security advisor.
Donald Trump will cause a lot of damage. The only thing he cares about is Donald Trump.
And the nation's highest ranking military officer.
We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator.
Take it from the people who knew him best. Donald Trump is a danger to our troops and our democracy. We can't let him lead our country again.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve.
Good fucking campaign ad. Just use everybody who worked for him against him. Nobody got his back. They all know what his temperament is like. He doesn't need to be back in the White House. And This is the most Donald Trump picture ever, folks. Just what the fuck? A moment of silence in honor of those lost on 9/11. Of course, Trump is like, squirrel! Everybody else is bowing their head. I gotta look around at whatever. Cannot have decorum even for one fucking second. Has the mentality of an 8-year-old boy. Just wild. And then, here's a video from Kat Abu about Trump's campaign merchandise. Apparently, it's a little tacky. Kat Abu is going to show us all about it.
I need everyone to look at Donald Trump's official campaign merch.
All right.
Because how have we not talked about this?
Let's talk about
Nothing says democracy like a golden crown.
Yeah,
it's kind of offensive. You would even say this guy wants to be dictator. I mean, what about MAGA King is concerning to you?
Yeah,
Can I interest you in a completely illegible shirt about illegal immigration? Does
Give me
this
two.
convince you? Are you scared yet? Why won't my daughter talk to me? Look, I think we can all agree the White House should be gold-plated. I love this $6 sticker for a lot of reasons. The sexy mugshot face, the poorly photoshopped product page, and the weirdly spaced never surrender under a picture of him literally surrendering.
Weird.
Graphic design is my passion. Graphic design is still my passion. Guys, I can't stress this enough. I fucking love graphic design. No, that's not Donald Trump's mugshot. But it is a shitty Photoshop that says he's 6'5". Look, I know women are scared Donald Trump will take away their rights. But what if I told you he was selling pink shirts? There are 18 products on the official Trump Vance merchandise page, and only a third of them include JD Vance's name. All in all, 10 out of 10. It's really no wonder he's America's favorite president.
Yep, all about him all the time, folks. But ABG, always be grifting. The grifting never ends. Don't lock all the taskbars. Go to the taskbar settings so I can automatically hide the desktop. There we go. Much better. And then, on the Chud Watch, weird-ass Melania Trump throwing out conspiracy theories about who shot Donald Trump. You would think he'd be the one calling this out. Demanding an independent investigation to find out who was behind the assassination attempt. But no, he doesn't care. None of the Republicans who were on the committee to figure this out showed up. So what the fuck you talking about, weirdo?
Attempt to end my husband's life.
Oh, really?
Was a horrible, distressing experience.
It was so distressing.
Now, the silence around it feels heavy.
Yeah, by your husband. Your husband is the one being totally silent about it because he doesn't want anybody to know that it was a Trump supporter who tried to shoot him, probably because he thought he was a pedophile, right?
I can't help but wonder, why didn't law enforcement officials arrest the shooter before the speech?
Because they're completely fucking inept. Law enforcement officials are dumb as motherfucking dog shit. They're basically professional Candy Crush players.
There is definitely more to this story.
Well, then your husband should be calling it out then, right? He should be demanding a full investigation, which he's not.
And we need to uncover the truth.
So weird. Apparently she wrote a book, though. You know, she wrote a book. Definitely happened. No ghostwriters here. Just super geniuses all the way fucking down with the Trumpers. Meanwhile, folks, Trump's public health czar, RFK Jr., oh God, apparently this is the guy that Trump wants to put in charge of fucking America's healthcare. Thinks that you're going to get ball cancer from your cell phone or something.
If you got a kid, don't ever let him put his cell phone near his head. And, you know, don't let him carry it in one of his front pockets. You know, if it's a girl, don't let them carry the cell phone in their breast pocket. Don't let them carry them anywhere near their ovaries. And the farther the cell phone is from your head, when you're talking, the better off you are. So if you got a kid.
Yep. Hey, the further brains are from your head, the better off you are. Might not want to be cutting whales' heads off and staging crime scenes with dead bears, dude. Just so fucking weird. Meanwhile, they still spreading the they're eating your pets conspiracy theory. Here's Fox News for you, folks.
I mean, the whole problem here, as Bill was saying, population 58,000. They've got 20,000 illegal immigrants that have flooded into this place. They're taking over the city. They're taking people's pets and killing them and eating them, Sheriff.
Well, this is a tremendous tragedy, and unfortunately, that's like a lot of other towns across America today.
So many towns across America where all the brownies are coming in and eating your cats and your dogs, and don't even get me started on what they're doing to the gerbils. We just got to deport every one of these sacks of shit. Be very afraid of brown people, y'all. Hide your wife, hide your pets. Meanwhile, racism. Back on the menu also, here's Ian Mouse Chong, who lives in Malaysia and is paid by Elon Musk to pretend he's an American conservative. Just so racist. Thanks, Kamala. The Haitians of Springfield, thank you for all the meals. Just straight up using AI for racism. Foreign agents, but he makes more money doing that than I make, folks. That's how shitty the system is. And speaking of the shitty system, the highest political body in the land, our Congress, Representative Lauren Boebert, no one was eating your pets when President Trump was in the White House. They're still not, bitch! Finish the wall, deport all illegal invaders. Just good God, they're so desperate they have fucking nothing. It's beyond pathetic. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance out there at the debate just lying his fucking ass off still about it.
Competence of Kamala Harris.
Senator Vance, what do you say to Haitian Americans and Haitian immigrants who say spreading false claims about them put their lives at risk?
He doesn't care.
Well, I don't think that no one has spread false claims.
You did. You spread false claims. There's no evidence that any of the stuff you're saying about Haitians is true, yet you're making people afraid of black and brown people for no fucking reason. You're making their lives more violent, more inhospitable. You're doing this on purpose in order to scapegoat them and make people hate them, point the finger at them so that you guys can get away with all the evil shit you're doing and use them as cover.
What they've said is that a small migrant community, 20,000, so it's big for the city of Springfield.
What you guys have said.
Small compared to all Haitians in the United States of America, that small migrant community has caused a lot of problems. It's led to higher rates of communicable diseases. That's a verifiable fact. It's led to animals disappearing. Many of my constituents have said that has been happening.
Yeah, a lot of your constituents also say the world is flat, right? They say that the vaccine causes autism and it's going to wipe the population out. Yeah, you guys will say any crazy goddamn thing. That's not proof. That's anecdotal evidence that no one should take seriously.
It's led to higher home prices. That is a verifiable fact. So this influx has led to a lot of
But you said that immigrants have eaten animals, and city officials have said that that's not true.
City officials have said that's not true.
Right.
That's not actually accurate.
That is accurate.
The Springfield city manager said there's no evidence that immigrants are eating animals, and you have been saying, and Donald Trump just said on stage, that they are eating animals. I'm asking you. Yes, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Trying to get you to answer. Answer it then, bitch.
And then let me answer it.
Yes,
please. The city manager said there's no verifiable evidence.
Right.
A lot of residents on the ground have said that there is.
That's not evidence.
That just means the city manager, I think, isn't fully in touch with what's going on the ground there. I've heard from many of my own constituents.
Means he doesn't believe bullshit stories that people pull out of their fucking ass, which nobody should, right? That's not fucking evidence. And meanwhile, they found a leaked video, I guess. I told you about this guy a long time ago. This is 100% why I told you Trump was going to pick this guy as his vice presidential candidate, right? It's because he is agreeing that he will help Trump overthrow the government and sell himself as a dictator. It's admitting that if he was the vice president, like Mike Pence was, he would destroy our Constitution.
He was asked to not certify it.
Sure.
So would you have certified? I'll ask you for the third.
Again, I would have asked the states to submit alternative slates of electors and let the country have the debate about what actually matters and what kind of an election that we have.
You wouldn't have certified
states.
To be clear.
I would have asked the states to submit alternative slates of electors.
I think that's
right. He would have overturned the will of the people and installed Donald Trump as a dictator, which is exactly why the fuck he got picked, folks. Would not be surprised to see Shady Vance as our new president if Donald Trump actually gets in the White House, because he's not going to last too long. Meanwhile, they're so fucking creepy. I don't even really know what they mean by this. Let's read it together and see if we can figure it out. Eric Erickson says, no lies detected. Tim Walz as a candidate is like the guy who thinks good sex is pumping away while you're making a grocery list in your head, wondering when he'll be done. J.D. Vance is like the guy who is all sweet and nerdy, but holds you down and makes you come until your calves cramp. Is he saying J.D. Vance gonna rape you and you're gonna like it? Is that what he's saying here? That sort of sounds like what he's saying here. Oh, God. Is he talking about the couch? What is happening? Just fuck, they're so creepy. Meanwhile, you know who I'm really scared of? 900-pound Kim.com. Hasn't seen his own penis since birth. Kim.com, y'all. About ready to kill us all. Kim.com says Democrats are entering Civil War territory if they think that Republicans will accept a 2024 election stolen with non-American voters illegally imported by Biden-Harris. Republicans would be forced to fight as they could never win another election under such a fraudulent system. Do it. Do it, Kim.com. You first, fat motherfucker, dough bitch. Get on your rascal scooter and get out there and start the Civil War. Cowardly sacks of fucking shit behind your keyboard. All you're trying to do is instigate other people to go out there and get killed for your stupid bullshit. And as Daniel McAdams says, the average American is on 19 different pharma prescriptions and addicted to fast food and porn. They can't even get out of their chair, much less fight a civil war. That goes double for you, Ken.com. Have some self-awareness. Meanwhile, folks, end on this one. If you think the Russians funding Benny Johnson and Ball Temple, Lauren Southern, that was just one small scheme for $10 million. One of many that are done by the Russians, many that are being done by Elon Musk. Billionaires all across this country, they are flooding every right-wing channel with so much money. So many fake views, so many fake subscriptions from bots that it's almost impossible to compete. Which makes the YouTube algorithm think these channels are way more popular than they are and then shill them to everybody always. Here's just another example. Leo, a conservative activist and the former executive vice president of the Federalist Society, told the Financial Times his nonprofit group was pledging $1 billion to crush liberal dominance in corporate America. The conservative activist told the British broadsheet he would direct resources to build talent and capital formation pipelines in the areas of news, entertainment, where left-wing extremism is most evident. Leo said the money would target companies and financial institutions that bend to the woke mind virus. So another $1 billion to incredibly fill the coffers of anybody who wants to do a right-wing podcast, right-wing YouTube channels, right-wing TikTok channels. They have all the money, all the momentum, all the social media behind them, folks. Hopefully they're still going to goddamn lose. Hopefully they can have all fucking this and still come up short. But man, is the deck stacked against us. It's a scary time. I'm hoping good prevails over evil. And that is my Chud Watch for tonight. Hell yeah. Exactly what corporations are liberal? None of them. They're all capitalistic. Anything they do that's pretending to be liberal is just to make a fucking buck. It's fake as shit. Nope, you're bullshitting, Dusty. What am I bullshitting about? I don't know. Straight dudes imagining other dudes' sex stuff. Got it. That's how you know you're straight. The more you're imagining other dudes' dicks, nothing straighter than thinking about a dude's ball sack. And orange cats are good. Orange cats are pretty good. All cats are pretty good. I like them. I'm a fan. And all right, we're all folks. Get your super chats in. We rolling through this show. We got a quick trash world coming up. Goes a little something like this. Trash world. La 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 la. Duh. And first off, I didn't cover this in the last show, but everybody was talking about it. So apparently there is I guess a Miami's Dolphins football player. Goes by the name of Tyreek Hill. Apparently Tyreek Hill was pulled over last week by Miami-Dade police who did everything they could to abuse their power and show their fucking ass. The only reason this probably was reported the way it did because they did it to a incredibly famous, incredibly rich celebrity. But this is the type of stuff black folks, not just black folks, but especially black folks, have to deal with every fucking day of their lives. Prepare to be pissed off. Watch this abuse of power.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it on?
Why does it take that many cops to pull this guy over?
Keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me your ass, bro. Get out of the car. Give me your ass, bro. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of law don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking
There's a
confused.
God man.
Too late.
Obey immediately.
All right, bro, take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew, hey.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro, y'all.
Don't move.
Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
A big arm.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just had surgery in your ears when we told you to put your window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew.
Man, they're so hyped up. They want to abuse somebody so bad.
Call Drew, bro. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing nothing. What am I doing that's wrong? Hey, listen. Take it back in the Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big man, don't park there, man. Just get in the
Hey,
car.
Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Straight up the side, on the side of the,
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey,
I'm
you're
not
in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car. All right, move. I'll take that. You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket too. I'm coming. Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket. Let me have your license. I'm leaving. I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Leaving. Yo, what's your going license on? right now. Sir, what's going on? Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Get in the car and leave.
You're not gonna give me your license? I'm leaving. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Sir, you want me to Hey, your license right now. I'm leaving. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now. He just told me to. Your license right now. You're dealing with me now. Sir. Your license right now.
I done gave you a command, boy. Better obey me immediately. Gotta goes to jail. Anyway, people in Miami were all pissed off about that. Stead, I don't know who the fuck these people are, but said, Tyreek walked in the locker room just moments after this. His eyes were red-filled with anger and pain. As he's telling me what happened, I couldn't do nothing but feel the pain of my brother. Seeing this shit makes it even worse, man. Completely unnecessary, completely sad. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. Would have been a lot worse if he had a worse car. It wasn't a celebrity, but Charlie Kirk's like, kids, turn off the car, roll down the windows, keep your hands on the wheel, obey the officer's command. Yep, bootlicking Charlie Kirk, of course, that's his fucking take. Lick that bootlicker, Charlie Kirk. And this fucking awful story about Aiden Clark's dad. So Aiden Clark got killed by a Haitian, wasn't a illegal immigrant or anything. Guy had a car accident and killed this kid. And so racists are using this kid's death to spread racism and hatred towards Haitians. And his dad has been going public begging them to stop, but they don't give a fuck. These people have no empathy whatsoever. Aiden Clark's dad begs Springfield politicians stop using son to hate Haitians. He actually had to say, I wish that my son, Aiden Clark, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. I bet you never thought anybody would say something so blunt, but if that guy killed my 11-year-old son, the incessant group of hate-spewing people would leave us alone. Here's the guy in his own voice.
Politicians, Bernie Moreno, Chip Roy, J.D. Vance, and Donald Trump. They have spoken my son's name and used his death for political gain. This needs to stop now. They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants, the border crisis, and even untrue claims about fluffy pets being ravaged and eaten by community members. However, they are not allowed, nor have they ever been allowed to mention Aiden Clark from Springfield, Ohio. I will listen to them one more time to hear their apologies. To clear the air, my son, Aiden Clark, was not murdered. He was accidentally killed by an immigrant from Haiti. This tragedy is felt all over this community, the state, and even the nation. But don't spin this towards hate. In order to live like Aiden, you need to accept everyone. Choose to shine, make the difference, lead the way, and be the inspiration. What many people in this community and state and nation are doing is the opposite of what you should be doing. Sure, we have our problems here in Springfield and in the U.S., but does Aiden Clark have anything to do with that? Did you know that an 11-year-old boy could be passionate about gardening, that he could haggle for a better price?
If they don't actually give a shit, anything to push their political agenda through. Doesn't matter what your kid wanted. But good parents, thank you. Thank you for standing up for what's right, not using them, not letting them use your kid to spread racism and hatred. And all right, gonna do it real quick. Only got 4 Free Palestine, so this will only take just a second. Don't go anywhere, but it's time to free Palestine. What you guys doing? You got a fur ball there, buddy? Mr. Penguin. About to choke on his own tonsils. And all right, first off on Free Palestine, spit it out, buddy. I don't know if this story is true or not, but I want to believe it, therefore I do. Apparently, 3 Israeli soldiers were killed in friendly fire. The 3 entered a destroyed mosque to mock the call to prayer. Their comrades came and shot them, thinking they were Palestinians who had returned to pray in the mosque. Once again, don't know if that's true or not, but...
So 3 IDF soldiers were unalived by their own friends for making fun of the adhan at a destroyed mosque. So their friends came in and just started blasting, thinking they were Muslims praying. So 3 IDF soldiers were unalived
I don't know, but might not want to join terror camp if you don't want to die like a fucking terrorist. Meanwhile, folks, guess who distributes assault rifles to settlers, which eventually end up killing Palestinians, Americans, and foreign nationals alike in the occupied West Bank? Israeli Minister of National Security, Ben-Gvir, yep. Just give them AR-15s, set them out to terrorize the people and take their fucking shit against international law, but no one's stopping them, so I guess why would they ever stop? Meanwhile, remember last week they killed an American citizen. This week they were like, oopsies. We didn't mean to kill an American citizen. We were just trying to kill that innocent person behind the American citizen, and we accidentally killed the American citizen. Yeah, breaking IDF inquiry found that it is highly likely Turkish-American citizen Ezgi Agci was hit indirectly and unintentionally by the IDF fire, which was not aimed at her, but aimed at the key instigator of the riot. IDF says riot, you mean protester. So, oopsies! And on behalf of the Biden administration, I just want to apologize to the sniper that our American citizen got in the way of your bullet. Sorry, please forgive us. We'll try to make sure it doesn't happen again, but if it does, just kill him. Because who gives a shit about American citizens? The God people can do whatever the fuck they want to us. Emma Vigilante, yeah, my favorite. Meanwhile, folks, they're so obsessed with having you raped, with having us all sent to the rape camps. Can anyone identify this? A woman in New York City? Typical Zionist.
You should be raped! You should be raped! Right now! You should be raped! You should be raped!
That's why when Kamala Harris got out there and repeated the lies last night about the Zionists that were raped, on October 7th just lied her ass off. Did mention the actual rape camps where they're raping the Palestinian people. This is the type of stuff she's feeling, folks. This is why they get out there and say this. Wish rape on us all. They're the good guys. And that's my quick, short and sweet. Free Palestine section for tonight. Yeah, looks deranged as shit. They're all nuts. Why are they so upset with raping people? Because they're the good guys. Nothing makes you more of a good guy than raping your enemies. It's rape in the name of God. They have the right to rape us. You don't understand. The God-given right to rape. We'll learn not to speak out against them, y'all. We might have to get raped 10 or 12 times before we learn who our masters are, but we're eventually going to fucking learn it, whether we like it or not. I dare you speak out against the God-men. And all right, folks, about to finish it up. We got a couple Beyond Parodies followed by some quick heroes, and then it's going to be all over. So get your super chats in right now. Right now, do it. But for now, prepared to be finished with a happy ending. Beyond Parody. Yeah, don't look at me like that, cats. It's Beyond Parody, motherfuckers. And first off, on tonight's Beyond Parody, would you guys quit moving the shit? Quit moving my shit. Quit. Assholes. And, Trump supporters so fucking weird. I guess they're following their daddy's influence with the weird-ass makeup. So this is, Fitton. You guys know Fitton? He's the guy that wears shirts way too tight, and he just mean mugs the camera while he plays videos of other people in the background. Well, this time he actually got to give his own speech, but I think he went a little too hard on the makeup, dude.
For the First Amendment, you have to stand up for clean elections. You need to...
He's got his face all painted up like a goddamn lady, real rosy cheeks. They painted some kind of freckles and shit. Just super weird. Endless Botox.
Stand up for accountability in government. You need to stand up for life. You need to stand up for your children. You need to stand up for your grandchildren. You need to...
This is what you call gender-affirming care, folks. This is how he has to make himself feel manly. By putting a little color in his cheeks, by dyeing his hair, by shooting testosterone in his body, by doing all the Botox. But it's fine when he does it, not weird at all.
Stand up for this country because our republic is under attack, and the only way those attacks will end when good people like you say no, no, no.
And once again, a real manly voice, say no, no, no. Bitch needs to sashay away. And then you guys see Dr. Disrespect came back off his vacation hiatus. Remember, this is the guy that apparently groomed one of his underage fans to get caught. But it's right-wingers, so obviously they don't really give a shit. They are the fakest people. And so he came back, and most of his fans didn't care one bit because it's all fake. It's all used to hate trans people and gay people. They don't actually care about children whatsoever. Well, the funny part is he came back and he played Deadlock, and everybody on his team quit in unison. So hero shit, his entire team left his very first game. This is how you do it, folks. It's the little things in life. With a boycott, and then last but not least, I got removed. All right, whatever. Fuck Reddit. Destiny, you fake. I know. I'm so fucking fake. Your mom. Totally a real person. And all right, folks. About to finish it off with some heroes. So last chance to get your super chat in. Let's do it to it. We could be heroes just for one day. You got booted, yeeted, haha, your mom. Who's your mom now, bitch? And first off, on the heroes list, folks, apparently Charlie Kirk has a humiliation fetish. I don't know why they did this, but he did this thing where he got surrounded by a bunch of college students, and then they rapidly debated him one after another. I guess he thought this would make him look good. I guess he thought, hey, like, I'm debating all these stupid college kids, and also I'm the one editing the footage, so I can control the narrative. I can make myself look like I actually defeated all these kids, like I'm some kind of super master debater. But they rocked his shit, dude. It's fucking amazing. First of all, Parker got up there twice and just cooked his ass. Watch this goddamn beautiful shit right here.
The entire time.
You're welcome.
30 on, 30 off.
How do you feel about the Senate?
As far as her tie-breaking vote of the Senate?
No. I'm just saying like Senate. Like the Senate is technically DEI in a certain sense for like small states. Like Wyoming gets people in Wyoming get a greater vote than me in California.
Like Rhode Island and Hawaii?
I'm giving you an example. California, I get less of a vote than someone who exists in Wyoming. So we're giving people in Wyoming more say than they necessarily should, given that they're one individual. So why do you believe in DEI as it relates to how our government is set up, but you don't believe in DEI in terms of allowing for people who are black or who are women to be in positions of power that they have not been allowed in, historically speaking?
So is the Electoral College and the Senate based on race?
It's predicated off of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
How is
right?
that?
Like inclusion of country areas, inclusion of rural areas, inclusion of white men like you.
Okay, so you mean like Hawaii?
It literally makes
I'm referencing
certain people's vote count less because of the Electoral College. Black folks, Mexicans, Latinos, their votes count 4 to 7% less. So yes, it made not specifically be based on race, but it was eventually set up so racist slave states could have more power. So yes, it was set up on the basis of race to begin with, and it still has a very racist outcome.
Referencing, you could say smaller states or places that have less people in it, so obviously would be able to have more of a say per individual.
So your argument is that the U.S. Senate is a DEI? I gotta be honest, I've never heard that argument, but I think it's a little silly. But
how is it silly?
You're silly.
Argue against it instead of just saying it's silly.
Oh, well, shit, bitch.
Right, so it's silly on its face because, first of all, we have on the House of Representatives a proportional population.
It's not based on meritocracy, though. They have more power simply because of the system.
But the Senate isn't. So it's DEI.
It's not DEI.
Yes, it is.
Why
would you say it's diversity, equity, inclusion? Because Wyoming gets 2 senators. They're their own sovereign state, aren't they?
For country areas, for rural areas, equity for rural areas.
That's not
right, for smaller states.
So let's go back to the Federalist Papers and the Founding Fathers. Why was the Senate composed
Can you tell me
this
why
way?
it's not DEI? Like under your definition, why is it not DEI?
Because it's not based on race. And by the way, it's not based on equity and it's not based on inclusion.
Can't you have DEI based upon different characteristics other than race?
Let me finish.
Whether or not you're a woman, whether or not.
Let me finish. Why? It's because we are a collection of states. We are not a federal project. So states' rights usurp federal project. Do you know what the 17th Amendment is?
Do you know why the Articles of Confederation failed?
Yes, but what is the 10th Amendment?
Because states had too many rights, had too much power.
What is the 10th
That's why
Amendment?
we specifically adopted the Constitution.
Parker, let me make one point, okay? Which is, how did we used to elect senators?
It'd be population.
No. We used to elect senators based on state legislatures. So the Senate is an extension of the state legislative bodies. That's not DEI, that's federalism.
No.
That's the way that our system is
You're
set up,
misunderstanding what I'm
which is
saying
a
is DEI.
bottom-up, citizen-led government to allow the states, which are first and foremost sovereign. So it goes in this ladder in this country.
That's still DEI for those states
Citizens,
and for those country areas.
No, because it's colorblind. It's not that,
DEI is not only based on race.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Diversity for country.
He's stuck on race because he's a fucking racist. That's all he can think about.
Diversity for rural, equity for rural, and inclusion of rural.
No, that's an interesting,
DEI.
point. So
Do you think DEI is only race because you
question.
associate it with Kamala Harris?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a single instance in corporate America where DEI is implemented where diversity means anything other than skin color diversity?
Yes.
So diversity.
No, it's not
women.
about
Yes. Women.
But women and also the disabled, just to give you a couple quick examples off the top of my head.
Women.
What? Fine. How about chromosome or diversity or skin color?
So skin color, there's gender. You have to move the goalpost a little bit because you got destroyed there. All right, but there's also.
No, I'm just asking a very simple question. The answer is no, because our system of
That doesn't
government.
mean that's not DEI. Still meets your definition.
The Senate is DEI.
What was your definition though?
What
was your definition? Diversity, equity, inclusion. Diversity doesn't only apply to race.
Let me
You're just
tell
saying
you-
other people defined diversity, equity, inclusion to be
Let me
based on
finish.
race. You didn't though.
Let me finish. Because you're saying you didn't earn it. You know who did earn it? South Dakota and North Dakota when they charted themselves into states.
Wyoming didn't earn it because they have less of a
formed themselves
population.
into a state. Hold on.
Yeah, they absolutely did not earn having their votes count more than more populous states. You don't earn that. That is given to you. It's not based on meritocracy. It's the slave era system that gives you more of a fucking say. And one more clip, folks, got destroyed again.
All right, Parker, what is a woman?
A woman is an adult human person that has a desire to be in accordance with a particular set of social and cultural norms that are typically associated with the female sex. Define a man.
You're looking at one, XY chromosomes in a
Okay, but does God the Father have XY chromosomes?
Okay,
prior to incarnation? A man is someone with XY chromosomes, but he doesn't have XY chromosomes, yet he's still a man, and he still uses preferred pronouns.
In the original Hebrew, Adonai, do you know what Adonai is? It's the Hebrew word for God. It's actually genderless. Okay. But in the scriptures, they use he, right? And they use the masculine. Jesus Christ came to earth as a man, not as a woman.
But God the Father's a man, right? Because all fathers are men.
Well, first of all, there's a Trinity. So God the Father is neither man nor woman. He is omniscient, omnipotent. He is all being on top of it.
Non-binary?
Use he.
Well, I did not. The scriptures do. You could use woman. You could say her. Again, because you have to make a choice, either him or her in the original scriptures.
Some fathers aren't men and boys? So some fathers are not men and boys, not men or boys.
I'm sorry.
Some fathers are not male.
No, of course they are. I'm not.
Wait, so God the Father's a male?
Hold on, God the Father. So where do we get God the Father from? What Greek word?
From your scripture. Because he's not a man. You know he's not a man under your worldview. Yet you still use his preferred pronouns. You still call him a man.
Christ is a
man.
man.
You don't do that with trans people because you're transphobic. That's why.
Okay, got it. But Christ is a man.
Before incarnation, he's not.
The Trinity. Okay.
Before incarnation, there's no penis. There's no XY chromosomes. There's no small gametes.
Hold on a second. Let's think about it. Well,
what biology does your God have?
Well, the one of Christ our Lord.
No, I meant before incarnation.
Well, to be honest, I don't quite know, and I don't think the scriptures
are. So you don't know what a man is?
Well,
you can't define what a man is?
It's a little opaque. Again, you're looking at a man.
But your video, the largest video on TikTok is, what is a woman, 20 million views, but you don't know what a man is under your own worldview?
I said you're looking at a man, right?
Wait, but God the Father doesn't meet that criteria.
Am I looking at a man?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Just making
a man that's beating you in a debate right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, snap! Oh, no, God, and he is beating you horribly in the fucking debate. And then one more. Let's finish out with this one.
Okay, so do you think all murderers should go to jail?
However, no, I don't think women that got abortions or had IUDs should go to jail, because I think that they have been deceived by mass culture and mass propaganda. Big TikTok guy here.
So, like, pedophiles, people who were married to children in the past and normalized in that society, should they go to prison?
Should pedophiles?
Like, if you could go back in time, would you put those pedophiles in prison that married those children because it was normalized? They were deceived into thinking it's okay. Would you put them in prison?
You got to slow down.
Sorry.
Pedophiles should get the death penalty.
No, so you'd go back in the past, you'd give them the death penalty, even though they were deceived into thinking it was okay? But you said people who get abortions who are women shouldn't go to prison.
But it's not currently illegal.
Okay, regardless.
Pedophilia
at that time, it wasn't.
No, I would not go back and retroactively enforce laws where things were currently not illegal.
You wouldn't put pedophiles in prison in the past. Should those child P3Os go to prison?
The process of
should the pedophiles go to prison?
From 1904. How many pedophiles are alive from 1904?
They're not alive, right? I meant, like, if you can go back in the past, hypothetically speaking, and you could put them in prison, would you put them in prison?
I would have killed them myself if I was alive.
Okay, so then you don't apply it based upon what people are deceived to believe. You apply it based upon what you consider to be moral. So the women who had abortions, you think they should go to prison. So why should women who get abortions go to prison, but someone like my mom who told me that Santa Claus exists shouldn't go to prison because they're both sent?
He is talking circles around you, Charlie Kirk. Just a humiliation fetish. Love to fucking see it. And last but not least, on the heroes list, dead man walking. I don't know how this guy puts his fucking pants on. His balls are so big. Apparently this Mexican journalist is unfazed by death threats from the cartel. I'd be shitting my britches. At the beginning of the program, I showed you a video that arrived yesterday to my personal phone. A video where hooded men threatened me with murder. I'm going to show it to you once again. Please pay attention.
Atención, verguero Carlos Jiménez, te va a cargar tu puta madre. Pon mucha atención, pendejo C4. ¿Te gusta rascarle los huevos al león? Pero esta vez le rascaste los huevos al león equivocado.
Anyway, you're fucked up big time. We know where you live, where you work out, where you eat, where your family lives, in which vehicles and motorcycles you drive. There's no place where you can hide from us. We're going to hunt you down like a fucking animal. We have your cardboard box where we're going to cut you up in a bench. You done fucked up, motherfucker. Holy God, I'd be so scared. Cartels do not fuck around. They'll sand your skin off your body. In addition to the video, they called me through this phone, but since I did not see it, I didn't answer. Then they decided to send me a voicemail I'm going to show you here, and I ask you to please listen. Did you get the message, you son of a bitch? You've done fucked up big time, bastard. You can run. But you can't hide from us. Your family and everyone is fucked. To prove who is the bigger boss, asshole. Start counting your days, you son of a bitch. You understood? As I told you at the beginning, my job as a reporter is always to keep you informed. I will continue to do so. I will continue to display the faces and names of the criminals. I will continue to showcase those who do harm to society, feel impotent, and that believe they are untouchable. I have always said it, and I will continue saying it. There is more to good than evil. We deserve a country without this kind of scoundrels and scumbags. And for that, we are here doing our part. Good God. That's true fucking bravery right there. I hope dude's okay. He needs to leave the country stat, though. They do not play. Yeah, are you going to show he found out? Nope. Hopefully he has not yet. I don't want to know if he did. I'm going to finish off on that happy note. Thank you, hero, for standing up for what's right. It's hard to do so. I definitely understand. And all right, folks, hey, gonna be back. Friday to end the week strong, as we do here on the world's greatest show. So be sure to tune in then. As always, every Monday, Friday, and occasionally Wednesdays, usually Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Hit the like button if you bail out, please. Go join my Patreon, help us out. We're going to do an after party right now. We got some cool stuff coming up on the after party. Don't fucking miss it. Hell yeah, thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the super chats before we do a quick kitty party. Agent Orange, $59. You could have been at $69. So close to being sexy. Charlie is the little bits guy from Rick and Morty. His forehead ate most of its face. Heidi-ho! That's the only Rick and Morty bit I know. Very generous. Everybody loved Agent Orange. Appreciate you tonight. Walter Melonhead, little bits. I'm still working. I'll catch the replay. Yep. Jope! Great minds think alike. You and Agent Orange. See you on the replay. Jago Fett gave some socialism. Thank you, Jago. And 5 from BBC. Appreciate the BBC and the Jago Fett. If you got a ticket, show up right now and give them your love. Bryant, is it just me or does the Chud Watch intro sound similar to Disco Star Wars? Yes, it does sound very Disco Star Wars. That's what I copied off of. It's the SNL skit with Bill Murray. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. James White, hopefully Harris will oppose Israel eventually, hopefully. Anyhow, like I said a couple shows ago, going to New Mexico tomorrow, finally getting together with a friend I've had a big crush on for 12 years. Hell yeah, kill it, James White. Hope it goes swimmingly for you. Good luck, buddy. Mordaki, $20. Thank you for my content, guy. Hey, thank you for supporting the content. As long as you guys support the art, I would do it forever and ever and ever. And the cats, especially, thank you. Jason asked me, one, count on one. Hell yeah. All right, anything else pop up? All right, nope. Folks, hope I got everybody's chat. If I missed it, please let me know. Hello, Evans Cats. What up, Faith Bad? That's hard to say. Appreciate you getting in under the buzzer. You rock. And all right, let's play a song. Let's play something from my SoundCloud list. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Is it on this page? Nope. Is it on this page? Where'd I fucking put it? There is so many shows. So many shows. This is like almost the 400th episode. And none of that. It's none of it. Whatever. Whatever, motherfucker. All right. We'll just play Butt Ponies. Butt Ponies, Cult of Dusty. There we go. Come on and eat them up. Folks, like I said, I'm going to be back Friday for another episode of the world's greatest program. Be sure to tune in. Be here for you know it. But until then, let's see who shows up at tonight's kitty party. Who's going to show up? Who's showing up? Come on, babies. Come and get it. Come and get it. Who wants it? Who wants it? Nobody? Nobody? All right, fuck you. Useless. Useless. Oh, my God. Somebody just took a big shit on my bed. Why? Why did you? Oh, that's so disgusting. Why? Is that vomit or is that shit? That's vomit. You guys ate all those treats and you vomited on my bed. That's literally what I didn't want you to do. I literally tried to stop you from doing that. People was like, just let them eat it. No, they got vomit. Looks like a big shit on my fucking bed, but it's just vomit. I hope. Now I gotta clean this shit up for my fucking after party. Whatever. We got Piper. Fucking Pretty Boy and Half Stash. These Sons of fucking bitches, y'all. Now I gotta clean up fucking bullshit on my goddamn bed. Nasty. It's nasty. All right, guys. See you on Friday. You guys have a good one. Not everybody. No products and no roast. Thank you for being my favorite. You rock. And Faith Bad, hello humans and cats. Read that. And make sure no big one showed up that I missed. Nope. Got Agent Orange. Got Jupes. Django. Mordaki. JJ, thank you. Appreciate you. Morgan Anna. Of course, Little Furrow, Chris Stark, Mr. Anderson. Basset Hound. Venture Van, what a spanking, yep. More from Agent Orange, Swaggering Cat, Fluff and Stuff. Floyd, what up? Rebecca Poise, always amazing. And BBC, I guess I got them all cool. Black ponies taste great. All right, we're gonna end this song. See you guys at the after party. Little old Mimi got in at the buzzer. $5. Thank you, Little Mimi. See you right now at the after party. Switch over now.